Hello there folks, welcome back to my channel. This is the Goalkeepers Union. Thanks so much for joining us. Do remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment if you dare. It would be great if you could do that, it'd be much appreciated. Today we're talking about Edouard Mendy, the new Chelsea goalkeeper, the new Chelsea #1. Now, if you've been following Edouard Mendy's journey through football, you'll know that it's an absolutely astonishing path to get to where he is at the moment. #1 for Chelsea, the new Chelsea goalkeeper, replacing effectively Kepa. Although Kepa hasn't been officially discarded by Frank Lampard just yet. Usurping Willy Caballero as well. So this is a Senegalese international. He's a big guy, he's 6'6". He's a huge dominant goalkeeper. He's been getting plaudits at Rennes, 9 clean sheets in 24 league games for Rennes before he signed for Chelsea. For what has been quite a lot of money. I think Chelsea have spent more than 230 million on transfers in the summer of 2020. But this is a position that they really need to fill. The goalkeeper position for Chelsea has been one of their weaknesses for quite a while. The defence, we've heard about the defence and how they needed to strengthen that. You look at the goalkeeping prowess there within Chelsea. You've got Petr Cech, who's the sporting director, and you've got Christophe Lolichon as well, who's involved in board decision making too. Another ex-goalkeeper, both from Rennes as well actually. So they've got insight into Rennes and what they do with goalkeepers. And so they must have, they've had their eye on Edouard Mendy for quite a while. The good things about Mendy are he's very dominant in the air. He's, as you can imagine, 6'6", comes and gets the ball, very assertive, very aggressive, knows exactly how to manhandle his box really well, which is often a problem for a lot of foreign goalkeepers, especially in the Premier League. They don't necessarily dominate their area as you would like them to. He's good at shot stopping, but he's particularly good at positioning as well. You'll notice that the way he sets himself up before shots and the way that he kind of like positions himself for anticipation, for getting the ball at the feet of attackers when they're rushing on to his goal. He's in an advanced position for that, and also he reads the game incredibly well too. So you look at some of the attributes that Chelsea are getting here. This is a guy who could potentially be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. This guy, he's kind of come from effectively nowhere if you look at it. In 2014 he was effectively without a club. He'd gone to the job centre to try and find himself a job. This was 6 years ago. The guy didn't have a club, didn't know what he was doing. His sister helped him with the job centre application. He ended up not going for anything because the advice he was given at the job centre was that he wasn't qualified for anything that they had. I mean, why would you be? You've been a professional goalkeeper for most of your life and you're a youngster. What other qualifications can you bring to another job? Effectively, that's what you do. You're a goalkeeper and you're a footballer. Yeah, so going back to his roots at Le Havre in North France, went back to train there. He was very highly regarded by the goalkeeping coach there. He was 22 at this point. Moved to Marseille, eventually moved to Marseille as the backup goalkeeper there. Got a couple of chances there, but didn't assert his place, didn't make the place his own. And went to Reims after that. And then from Reims he went to Rennes. Similar sounding clubs, but from Reims went to Rennes, he impressed at Reims, helped get them promoted from Ligue 2 to Ligue 1. And then now at Rennes, last season, had an absolutely phenomenal season by all accounts, really impressed. And I think Chelsea have got themselves a very interesting goalkeeper here because he's clearly very hungry for it. You know, he's been at the very bottom. You know, when you've had that dose of reality, when you've had nothing effectively, that kind of rise from the ashes. I think you really want it, don't you? You really want it. I think this could be potentially Chelsea's biggest signing of the summer. What do you think? Is Edouard Mendy the signing to catapult Chelsea to potential league winners? We weren't so sure at the start of the season, all their new signings still gelling in. You know, a hell of a host of new signings. Ziyech, Werner, Havertz, just to name 3 there. And Thiago Silva as well. And yeah, Chilwell, you know, another good player that they've bought. So yeah, some exciting players in Chelsea's team. They've effectively changed the whole bloody starting 11, haven't they? But let us know what you think. Can Mendy be the difference for Chelsea? Comments below, hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you very soon indeed.